Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am going to be using this little sucker that I got from Sephora. It's the new Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It is the Aina collaboration. So these are the beautiful colors that it comes with. I seen this on Instagram and I tried to buy it as soon as it came out, but it was only available in the US, so I obviously had to wait until it came to Australia. And then as soon as it did, I ordered it like the day of. I actually went into Sephora to have a look at it and to buy it on the spot, but it come online first, so I wasted my time, but it doesn't matter. I've got it now. I have had it for like 2 weeks and I still haven't used it. So anyway, lately guys, I have been having some really dry, not dry skin, I don't get dry skin, but when I apply my makeup afterwards, I just feel really like powdery and like I look really powdery and I'm not liking it. So I'm going to change it up a little bit today. I'm going to try and hydrate my face first with some spritz and whatnot. Before I get started though, I did get my lips done yesterday, so for those of you staring at my lips thinking what is wrong with her, I did not get punched. I have a bruise on both lips. The one on the top lip is pretty bad. I've also got one like right there to the side. But anyway, I will cover that with lipstick at the end. But yeah, if you guys didn't realize, I have Instagram also where I usually do this in like a shorter version. No talking, just makeup. So you can head over to there. I'll put the link up on the screen, but it is just Breeze Beauty because that is the name of my business. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have about an hour and 10 minutes maybe before I have to go and do school pickup, so it's gonna have to be a really quick one, but I hope you guys enjoy it. To start off, I'm going to use this HD Hydra primer spray. So it's just from Essence. It was like a few dollars in Priceline. I feel like I need so much of this. I don't know if I'm supposed to like work it in, or I've never used a prime. Ooh, that looks really refreshing. Let me see. It just says to put it on, so I've done that. And now I'm just going to also add a little bit of primer to my eyes because I don't like to put concealer on alone. I just think that it goes a bit like chalky. I'm not saying that that happens to everyone, but it happens to me. So I'm just going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I just put a little bit of that on both eyelids. And I'm actually not turning this video into an Instagram TV video today guys, so I don't know why I just told you that at the beginning, but all my other videos that I've been uploading recently, and I think I've even got one on there that, or maybe even two, that I haven't even added to YouTube. Yeah, you can go over there and check it out. Okay, so now I'm going to use what concealer? I have so many new products. Okay, I have this Fenty Beauty concealer. It's in the shade 145. It's pretty good actually. I really like it. It's not too light and it's not too dark. I'm just going to apply that straight onto my lid, and then I'm just going to press it in with my finger and blend it out. And I used to do my eyebrows first, but when it comes to keeping my concealer and my foundation out of them, I just can't do it. So I go and do my eyes first, I do my foundation and stuff, then I now do my eyebrows. Okay, so now that's done, I'm gonna grab a brush, and I'm just going to take my Sigma E40 brush, and I'm going to grab the shade, what do I want to use? Okay, I think I'm just going to go in with Ginger right here, just as like my transition shade just for now, and then I'm going to start on the red. Okay, so if you do not set your concealer on your eye, usually what happens is the eyeshadow color that you use will grab a lot more, making it a lot more visible, which is not really what I wanted to do with this transition shade, but it's still going to set it. So don't worry, I will blend and blend and blend. So I like to really, really blend that. Like blend the absolute shit out of your transition shade, guys. If you have to blend for 5 minutes, blend for 5 minutes. And for anyone out there who has trouble with blending, just let me give you a quick tip. One that I literally, like, if I didn't hear this, I'd probably make things so much harder for myself. Don't push hard. The harder you push, the harder it is to blend out. Let the brush do its job. It will blend. So just really lightly blend over the top of the already existing shadow on your eye. Instead of like dipping back in and dipping back in, all you're going to do is make it darker and make it like more prominent, and you don't really want a transition shade to be like out there and really visible. So yeah, just let the brush do its job. But this shade is kind of similar to my skin color, so that's why I chose this as a transition shade. And I don't leave too much of a gap under my brow either, because I go back in there later and I will use a highlighter to highlight there. Anyway, moving on, I am going to now use I'm going to use this shade here called Pinker. It's like a purpley pink maroon type color. It's actually a really weird shade, but I like it. So I'm going to apply that to the crease and just try and keep it up the top of my eyes as much as I can. And I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, so that is the shade Pinker. I am now going to go in and deepen it just a little bit further with the shade Credit. It's more of a brown, but mixed in with the shade that I already have on. I think it will look really good with the red once I'm done. So I'm just going to pop that into my crease. I'm not going to overdo it. I just want to make it a little bit darker, because I think that it'll just look better if I have a darker crease with the red glitter popping through. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so see how it's deepened this just that little bit further? I seriously need to clean up in there. This eye compared to this one, I always get this in the edge. Anyway, so see how this has deepened up a little bit further rather than this like a little bit bright. We want the red to really stand out, so to do that we have to make that thing that pops out in the look, and we do that by just deepening things and not using too many like brighter colors elsewhere. So that's why I'm just going to go back in and deepen the crease just a little bit. Okay, so now that that is more even, I'm just going to not cut a crease, but I'm just going to pop some of this eye primer by Anastasia on my lid as well, just so I can like get the red to stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to grab a concealer brush. I'm just going to quickly do a rough cut crease kind of thing just for the colour to stick. Okay, so I've done a rough cut crease. I'm just going to go back in with this brush and just touch up where I don't really want the red at all. The way I'm going to do that is I'm gonna grab a red shade and I'm gonna grab a clean brush. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a red shade, and since the Jackie Aina palette doesn't have an actual shade, it's got a shimmer shade, I'm going to use this, wow. I'm gonna use this Be Perfect Carnival palette. This is the extra large one, and that's a similar shade to the Jackie Aina one, but the Jackie Aina one looks way better. So I'm gonna use the shade Inferno right here, and I'm just gonna pop that, I'm gonna pack it in actually, into where I just concealed. Now it doesn't need to be perfect. I just want the red to really, really stand out. Okay, so as you can see, I've packed that into where I popped the concealer on. And now I'm just going to grab the first brush that I had, and I'm just going to blend where the colours meet. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the Jackie Aina palette again, and I am just going to grab the shade Wiggleaf, I think it's called. So it's just this red shimmer shade right here. It's really pretty actually. So I'm just gonna pack this, like I'm packing this onto my brush. And then I'm gonna use some finishing spray, and I'm gonna put some of that on there. And I'm gonna go over where I just went with the red. And that is actually so goddamn pretty. Wow, you see the difference? So pretty. So pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. Okay, so now that that color is done, I'm gonna grab my brush that I used at the first, and I'm going to grab the shade Credit again, and I'm just gonna pop it over the outside edge of this red glitter just to blend it. You just want to pat that on there, guys, because it is like impossible to cover a shimmer or a glitter completely with a matte. Okay, so that is done. I'm so excited to see the finished look. Now that's done, I'm gonna grab another clean brush, and I'm just gonna take, I think I'm gonna take the color, I'm gonna take Soleil. I'm pretty sure this is actually a color in, can you guys see that? It's this one right here. And I'm just gonna, just gonna take this brush, and I'm just going to pat a little bit of this over to make this a bit brighter as it gets to the inner corner. Actually, I'm not really digging that color. Okay, I'm gonna take Trust Issues. Let's try this one. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, so before I do the inner corner, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. Look at all of this fallout. And I'm just going to fill in my pores. So I didn't go and clean up the lines. I didn't want them like sharp and stuff, but I think I'll just have to blend that back out in a minute. My goodness. Alright, Just conceal where you want concealed, obviously, on the high points of your face. Right down your nose. I hate those girls that can like get it so perfectly straight. I don't got time for that. Then I'm gonna take my blender and blend it out again. It's literally washing me out. Oh my god, my lips. Okay, so then I don't know if it's the light or if I actually look that pale. Okay, so now what do I do? This stuff, because I have no words today. No words. I'm just gonna do this and this. And I don't like to really bake anymore, especially since my skin has been going super powdery. I just like to press it in, press, and then give it a really good brush off. And I mean, realistically, I do this for a photo, just to put on my business page, and then it comes off. Like, I hate having so much makeup on my face. So then for the rest of the face, I just put a little bit of this Australia's Fresh and Flawless pressed powder, and I just press that into where I didn't put translucent powder. Everyone loves this product and so do I. Of course, I can't use any other bronzer other than Hoola because it's just not the same. Like, seriously, if you do not like Hoola, we cannot be friends. So what I do now is I just press it in. I start right here and then I just bring it down because a little bit seriously goes a long way with this. Now I'm gonna pop on some blush. I'm seriously losing my freaking mind. Like, I have no idea what is wrong with me. I'm just gonna use the color Goals, which is this pink one right there. I used the orange one. It's called Provocative, I think. Yep, that one. Last week. Not cool. I used way too much and it just made me look like a freaking Oompa Loompa. So I do not recommend. I mean, if you're gonna do it, just don't use as much as me. Okay, I'm gonna take this black Morphe pencil and I'm just gonna try and line to like halfway down my eye, so like to where my pupil is. Not happening, not happening. Okay, try again. There we go. Okay, so now it is time for some lashes, but first I'm going to do some mascara using the Better Than Sex. I just buy the mini one for myself so I can just use it without having to use, like, you know, woolies and stuff. But I really like to try and get it on the top lashes. How do I do this? Seriously. Even though I'm going to do school pickup, I'm going to be dramatic bitch here, and I'm just going to use these second wispy kind of looking things. They're really pretty. Okay guys, I'll be back because I'm so retarded when it comes to doing this. Okay, so I got the lashes on. I also did my brows real quick because I've got like 5 minutes before I have to go. So now I'm just going to quickly set my face. If I end up powdery again today, honestly, I'm not going to be happy. So I'm just going to use this Becca highlighter in Champagne because it is the prettiest highlighter I've ever seen. And I'm going to highlight the fact that my lips are swollen, but I am not lining them. I'm just going to quickly pop some of this NYX Liply number 11. It is the lingerie version of them, so it's just like gloss. I can't even rub them together. Oh, they look so much better now that you cannot see the bruises. Okay, so I'm gonna get a brush that looks like this. It is a this is a smudging brush. I am gonna use this smudging brush with the shades Pinker under my eye, and then I'm gonna deepen it with the other shade, which was Credit, because that's what we use on the top. Alright, now one more thing. I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to take the colour Dwellers, is it? Yeah, Dwellers, which is this gold shade right here, which I told you guys about before. And I'm just going to spray it. And I'm just going to highlight, bitches. Ooh. There we go. I swear I overthink this so bad. Okay, so there we go. There is my red eye. I thought it was going to be a little bit more red, but I'm actually vibing this. Do you like it? Do you not? Tell me in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this video as well. Like I said, I do have Instagram TV, obviously, because I have an Instagram channel. But if you want to see my looks that like just skip through, which I do mainly, every video, except I just wanted to dedicate this one just to YouTube, not Instagram TV. So this one will not be on Instagram, but all of my other looks that I've done, especially in the last like 4 weeks, 5 weeks or something, are definitely on there. So go and check my Instagram page out. Also, if you live in Western Sydney and you want to go and check out my business page, you can do that. All the details are always in the description box down below. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, please guys, go and give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.